How's it going, everybody? This time we have got a brand new episode of the Trash Tribunal, where we are going to be throwing everything in the trash that we hate, despise, and cannot stand. And By the Gods starts now.
Frank, what the hell are you doing, man?
That's my character.
Okay, so
I'm the trash man. I come out, I throw trash all over the ring, and then I start eating garbage. And then I pick up the trash can and I smash the guy on the head.
Oh, that's gonna be a disaster.
No, nobody's gonna get hurt. I'm the trash man. I come out, I throw trash, 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 trash.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Trash Tribunal, only on the By the Gods podcast. As always, I am Aiden Hall, Eisen, Lord of Los Noches. And joining me today is...
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your favorite horrible tech guy, Kyle here. Oh no, I'm sorry, wrong show. D-Raid here.
That's right.
I corrected myself. My bad. I'm D-Raid here.
And who else do we have?
You know.
Ooh.
Snorlax, aka the strongest rider, DK. Giving Liv a little bit of a
I got a little bit more trash now.
shout out there. Well, she called me Snorlax, so I'm saying this so that if she's watching, she knows that I read that.
Okay. Well,
Fair enough.
we'll see.
And then with the strongest rider, we always have...
Following is the number one contender, Common Rider DN.
The only player too that I respect.
Wow.
That's right.
And then, of course, we have the always classic...
How y'all doing, boy? It's your boy, one and only Captain and Perry, doing it here. Got a lot of trash here.
And then we have our special guest. She is the marketing director for Nerdum United. She is also on the NUC Nerdum United, or what is it? Nerdum United Culture? What is it?
NU culture.
Exactly. We don't know whatever that show is.
Whatever it is. I've never been on it.
No.
Now, who is it? What is her name?
Baby Marie, aka Sarah Marie. Hey peoples, what's going on? I got some things I need to throw in the trash today.
Well, you came to the right episode then.
It's the perfect episode to throw your stuff in the trash, so we might as well get started with that. Sarah,
Oh shit.
what are you throwing in the trash? What do you have? You messaged us wanting to come on. What has got you so fired
Yeah, she
up?
called us out several
talk
times.
about?
Freaking game that I love to hate is freaking Overwatch. I'm gonna try not to go off today. Like, I'm trying not to cuss, but listen, Overwatch.
Sarah. Remember, you're on By the Gods today. We're not on NU culture.
Right.
We need
Why?
that. Juan needs that energy today.
Listen, Overwatch literally just pissed me off. So I found out that they're like experimenting with, yet again, more nerfs, buffs, all this stuff for the characters. Y'all, this game was released in 2016, so it's like 4 years ago. They continue to freaking upgrade, degrade all of these characters. Once I get good with one character, they change it, I suck ass again. Sorry, cuss. It's too late now. But I want to throw this shit in the trash because how can somebody get good if you freaking change it like every 6 months? I'm tired of this bullshit. You want to experiment with Moira? I call her Moria, so if I say that, y'all have to deal with it. Moria, they're like experimenting with changing her, trying to make her more like almost like a shooter, really. They're trying to like do one of her orbs, like you have to aim, it has to like grab on a character. Bitch, she's a healer. She's a healer, and then she has an orb where it can throw and it'll take out some, damage to other people. You're messing her up. I don't know the new character's name. I call her Eva from like Wally. I don't even know her name. I hate her with a passion. She's like Kirby level right now, which makes no sense. Kirby needs to be Kirby. Kirby stays in his world, right? Eva needs to get the hell up out of Overwatch because she's overpowered. Why are you nerfing? No, not even nerfing. Why are you buffing? No. Why are you nerfing everyone? And nerfing her. Like, I played a freaking round where I was Diva. She turns into me. Nerf this. She turns into, does my ultimate. I'm not kidding y'all. 5 seconds later, she's me again, Diva again, does my ultimate again. In 5 seconds. How is that even possible, and how is that even fair? Take this bitch right here. Take her.
5 seconds. Yeah, that bitch is
right now, her health bar, like, whenever she changes, her health bar is back to full. When she changes back to her form, health bar is full. She's full the entire freaking game. You can't kill the hoe, so it's like, okay, we got God level person over here. Here's like mediocre Sarah trying to like be good and find friends. Continue to die like all the time. So basically, my thing is, Blizzard, Overwatch, I don't care. Y'all need to stop changing things, okay? I hear it's for the pros, but in my opinion, how can a pro get super comfortable, train all these hours, they get paid for what they do, train, get comfortable with one character, and then you change it? Like, it's a never-ending story for them. It's a stupid loop. I'm tired of the loop. And I'm not even pro. Like, imagine the people who are mediocre like me. We're dying out here. I'm tired of it. Overwatch, if you're listening, Blizzard, if you're listening, can you please help me out at least? Help some of these gamers out and, like, stop messing with these characters. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but do other games change characters or, like, do they change it like
Kuma's been trash for
it's
years.
It's not that frequent for him, but Smash is usually about every 3 months.
Smite changes him every season. They do buff, debuff.
The other question I'm gonna say is when they change it, does it make sense?
Oh, there's a lot.
Oh, typically never.
For some characters do, but then.
Am I about to put all this in the trash? Because that's pissing me off. Listen, I don't mind change. Change is good. Change keeps the ball moving in the world. That's how the world moves, right? But I just feel like their priorities are wrong, and I'm tired of that. Like, okay, you want to change Moira, whatever. Can you please change Eva because she's still Kirby level overpowered? Like, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of playing with this Eva girl. I don't like her. She looks ugly. She needs to stay in Wally. I just want to be I want to be May, I want to be Diva, and I want to have friends, and I want to be good. But they keep bringing me down, and I'm tired of it. So guess what, people? Overwatch is in the trash. If you want to be my friend on Overwatch, you can, but I'm still throwing it in the trash, and don't be mad when I get mad at this Eva girl. And
don't worry, she'll be back playing Overwatch in a couple hours.
Oh,
absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely. Blizzard Activision is a cancer, but they make fine games.
Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, I can get behind that statement.
Oh, no. If Bobby Kotick paid his people a fair share, I wouldn't have anything bad to say about it.
There's a reason why they were in the trash intro. Okay?
Hate it.
Derek, what were you about to say, my man?
I was going to say
because Echo needs to get her ass beat by Kirby because she's not there yet, but she is there with Overwatch. Like, she needs to go to Smash. She might as well go to Smash. That's how powerful she is.
Have we ever had a trash where someone brought a prop? She just had Kirby ready. Like,
no, bro, Kirby stays ready.
Dude, Kirby was right there on the go.
Right.
Kirby is just top tier right now in Smash. I love it. I love all the buffs they got.
I don't see why not. Kirby has always been one of the easiest characters to use, one of the safest ones, and hits like a freaking truck. So.
Oh yeah.
We have Diva too. I love my Diva.
Hey, that's a nice little.
There you go.
Where'd she get that mecha from? What the fuck?
Oh, you want to start playing Overwatch there?
Diva comes out. Hold on.
Oh shit! Hold on.
I broke the first mech and then I had to buy the second.
I didn't know that game had a robot.
A robot?
It has multiple robots.
No. It's a robot.
And that one that she mentioned right there is fucking annoying. I hate it with a passion.
Right now, I just feel like, you can change people up, but when you start to change like healers and stuff and make them seem like that their main goal is not healing anymore, it's more like, oh, you gotta kind of be FPS, but you're kind of a healer. It's like, she's a fucking healer. Sorry, she's a healer, okay? Stop trying to make this another thing. And then Echo, thank you again, Ben. I hate her. Like,
never play League of Legends.
Is straight, and you need to fix her up first because she's
or Smite.
Or Smite. Never.
It's okay. Play League of Legends until it gets banned by the U.S. government.
I forget who pointed out, but really a lot of these buffs and nerfs and everything are going to be for the competitive scene, and honestly,
So it doesn't get
it's
stagnant.
yeah, basically it's for longevity of the game because if
Others
it,
just be like, dang, yo, like I feel just left out.
like for instance, who's the Tekken dude? Who's the Tekken dude? Somebody help me out.
Oh, you're talking
Leroy.
about
Leroy.
You're talking about Leroy.
Yeah.
and-
So when Leroy, he was a
Leroy.
new character that came out in Tekken, and in a lot of people's mind, he was just absolutely busted, like
Yeah, people were
absolutely
like,
ridiculously overpowered.
Out of the top 8, there were 6 people playing fucking Leroy.
Yeah,
it's mostly because he was being overused, and secondly because he was a new
Because he was
character
new.
and nobody knew how to counter
fight him,
it
yeah.
yet.
but so
Hold on. No. Just not that. His damage output was fucking ridiculous.
Oh yeah,
It was.
It was
So-
ridiculous compared to any other character. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you get hit with them two punch barrages, and you're like,
Yeah.
red.
It's fucking reverse. I remember I was over Derek's house playing fucking Tekken 7. I mean Leroy 7, and I fought a guy who was playing
Leroy
the game.
Seven.
that's what it was, dude. That's what it
He's
was.
He's not wrong.
And
God,
Fakuramen
it was
did
bad.
also get a nerf recently.
I
He has to.
Let's
I,
put
It
it
was
this
too
way.
strong.
Let's put it this way: once you have to force people like Daigo, who has been on the scene with Ryu for so
With
many,
Ryu?
many years. Yeah, not Ryu. And
we
then,
Damn right.
Daigo's
And
truly
then-
his most famous moments have been with Ryu.
bro,
we
and then they got
American
Ryu,
here.
and they nerfed the heck out of Ryu, and Daigo was like,
I thought Daigo was a
like, what the fuck? You guys, they forced him to completely switch. They were like, okay, I went from a mid-tier character. Now I'm going to go OP and fuck all of you. Just out of spite.
well, so like Sarah, I'm kind of experiencing
There's
the
a
same.
reason for it, but just some of the reasons I'm like, I get it for the competitors, but there's also like I exist. Like we
Yeah,
like,
no, I'm kind of in the same boat right
and
now.
like y'all are just screwing us so bad. Like I feel like if I were wanting to go, competitive or pro, it's like, well, geez, with all these changes, I feel like I would just start from the bottom. It would just loot me. Like I'd get super good, and I'd be like, I don't even know what to do anymore since you like nerfed my freaking character and then added Kirby person. Like it just made me mad.
Always happens.
Because I do play Moira. I do play her mostly as a healer and then Brigitte, and they were like thinking about messing with her too. And I'm like, y'all need this. You always mess with the people that I play. I get super good with them, and then they do something, and I'm like, wow, like I don't even know how to click a button anymore. It's stupid. So I'm just really mad about that. Again, I'll always say it. I do play it. I'll probably play it tonight because I just talked about it. And I'm on PC. I need friends. So if you're on PC,
PC Overwatch players.
yeah.
We need some help here. But I'm actually gonna jump on the bandwagon with Sarah here, and I'm gonna throw Apex Legends in the trash a little bit because we're experiencing basically the exact same thing. We just started season 6. They just introduced Rampart, the infamous modder of the world, and this bitch is crazy.
Dude.
This bitch is crazy, bro. So she's a defense class. So like she sets up defenses or whatever. But she has the shield that she can put down, and it's the amp shield from Titanfall. If you play Titanfall or Titanfall 2, you know that it's a shield that if you shoot through it, bullets going through it in one direction increase in power, and it blocks incoming damage.
Incoming damage.
The problem here, Brandon, we're gonna get to that later. But the problem is, she
I
has
had no idea who he
3
was
of
thrown in the
these.
trash.
She has 3.
She has 3 that she can throw down, and it's it's completely changed the way. And again, like for the 1% top tier player, it hasn't affected it as much. But yeah, like for us average people, it's changed the way of these games. And I think my last 3 wins have been like less than a team wise less than 10 kills because it's hard to you can't push anybody because they always have a rampart. Oh, so on top of that, so she has her little amp shield. Her ultimate is putting down a minigun, and she can sit in this minigun and has infinite
I saw
ammo.
that shit. Oh god.
It's Rampart's silly. Rampart's really silly. I liked the idea of having the shield. Like I was completely fine with that until they said that it increased power. Like that was my issue. I was like, no, there's been nothing in this game to ever increase the power of any type of gun except for the skull piercer, which you have to get a headshot. Okay, cool. You get a headshot, you get a little more damage. Fine, I get it. But so they have Rampart. They brought in Rampart, and then they made another change to the game to where there are certain weapons that are only dropped from care packages that randomly drop around the map throughout the game. The Devotion was an LMG that as you shoot it and as you hold down the trigger, it ramps up in speed. So the longer you hold it down, the faster it shoots. Well, they took that out of being a care package weapon and just threw it onto the map. And this gun is stupid. There's no reason this gun should ever be just on the map for anybody to find, because it just destroys. Like if you have a Devo, like you should not lose the gunfight if you have a Devo. It's funny because it's Devo.
I mean, so if you find them in the field now, because I remember when I used to play Apex, which was from like season 1 to like season 4. Devotions were out on the floor. They were out in the field.
Yes, and it was. And the first time that like they really they isolated weapons to the care packages, the Devotion, so Devotion and the Kraber were the guns that were care packages.
I think I remember. I remember playing a little bit of season 5.
They came in
a care pack fully modded already.
Yeah, completely. Yeah, that's what when you get them, they're completely fully modded. Like it's no joke.
OP right there.
And they're just ridiculous. But now they're all over the map. Anybody, and they were like rampant too. Like they were everywhere when the season dropped. They've actually just done an update to where they're a little bit less. They're a little bit harder to find now. But like every team you ran into had a Devotion or two.
It was
now,
a must.
if you get the Devo, does it come with like headgear that's like a red cone that you put on the top of your head and run around?
It does not.
Is that a dated joke? Does that not work?
It's no. I get the joke, but you do not have the red cone.
Does
Otherwise,
Human
I would be able to
Rocket
find
start
them.
playing or Weird Science.
No. It's just you get it and people die.
For the young people, those are all Devo songs.
Devos.
Yeah, I mean, weapon. Like I understand where you're coming from, Kyle. Like changing weapons and nerfing them, both of them, is something that is common in other games. Even Destiny does that. But when you do it to the extent that Apex do it,
dude, God, like, yeah. Well, and then they also took literally the most beloved gun out of the game and put it into the care package, which I'm a little more okay with because the 99. So the 99 is
99. 99.
It's the 99 has basically run Apex since the game dropped.
Absolutely,
it was hands down the best one. So they probably put it into the care package, which I was kind of upset with. But I'm more of a Peacekeeper fan, so they already did that to me. So
yeah,
I love my PK, and it's been in the care package for like 2 seasons now, 2 or 3 seasons now. So it's rough. But I will say for Apex, like they did kind of listen, so there have been a few patches since the season dropped that helped with the spawn rate of the Devo, and they nerfed the damage a little bit to it, but it's still just it's the gun to go with. So like you have me here. I think I've told Derek this several times. I try not to jump on meta stuff and try to use like what I like to use, like he does. Like he likes to use Akuma. That's his character, whether he's meta or not. Like that's who he's gonna play with. So like I still try to use my Havoc every now and then, and it just doesn't compare. It's fucking crazy.
Yep. Now on that same note that you and Sarah are, I didn't have the trash, but
are we throwing another game in the trash?
No, I'm not throwing Smite in the trash. I'm gonna throw a specific god that just came out.
Oh, there was a new one, wasn't there?
Smite. Yeah, Tsukuyomi, the god of the moon, the Japanese god. So to give you an idea, like 90% of all the gods that come out on Smite, they all need a fucking nerf, like ASAP, okay? That's it. All of them. Don't care what it is, who it is. Don't care if it's a guardian, warrior, mage, assassin. In this case, they released an assassin. I, by no means, am the best Smite players, but I'm pretty fucking good. Like, if you look up my stats, you can look them up. I am 10% of the best warriors, of the top warriors players in Smite. Because I use warriors off the charts. Now, assassins, I like to use a few of them. But I was like, let me try this guy. So
busted,
dude. Let me tell you something, okay? First time I used this guy, all right. 16 kills, 12 death, or was it 10 or 12 death, 16 kills, and 45,000 damage. Now, to you, 45,000 damage might not mean a lot, but when I regularly do 30 to 35,000 damage with a warrior, 45,000 damage with an assassin, because assassins are just there to pick up kills. They're not supposed to be there and stay on the fight because they're squishy.
That's a 30% jump, right? If my math is right.
Dude, absolutely. The first time I used them, I just went in there and whooped every. Dude, okay, look, I was like, you know what? Why? And then I took them to the lab because you can build them differently. That's the fun thing about Smite. You can put this guys. You can make him bulky. You can make him they hit harder. You can make them that they resist more. Things like that. I went full damage. I went to the lab and I hit somebody and I was like, yeah, no, I turned off the game right there. I was like, no, I ain't.
These sometimes I feel like they don't play test these enough, and it's weird, and it kind of sucks because like you're putting the devs in these positions, and yes, they do play test their stuff. There's a lot of these devs do play test and they play their games. It's just I feel like they have to have like a pro on call that says, hey, listen, like we have this character, we have this change we're trying to make. Can you like come into our playtest environment and do it? Because the mindset of a dev is gonna be completely different than the mindset of a player who plays this game all the time. And they'll be able to see things that they won't.
Does everybody here knows what damage over time is, right?
Yep.
Yeah, DOT.
DOT, right? There's this character named Coco Khan. It's a Mexican deity, I believe, a dragon. This freaking Coco Khan has always been, he's a mage. He's always been one of the most OP guys in Smite. He puts down a freaking tornado that does damage over time. So you so much as grace the freaking tornado, okay? Half HP. No matter in what direction you go, even if you're not inside the tornado because of the damage over time, your HP just goes to half. You know what they did? They buffed this motherfucker. I was like, you know what?
No, absolutely not.
Like, to be fair, no one's playing Smite, so they're desperate to get the attention on it.
No one. Shit, man. How wrong
I'm
you
sorry,
are.
they've had decreasing numbers over 3/4. What do you call that?
Hey, they're still on the millions, my guy.
It has less than League. It has less than Dota 2.
Yeah, Dota and League have been on the rise, but League has always been on the rise. Now, personally, I don't like League.
League came before it. It came before Smite.
It's always been on the rise, and people play it more.
Oh yeah, a lot of people.
It's Smite is more in your face and skill based. I feel League is more strategy and.
I've been told. I was actually talking with
I don't like
another
League at all.
streamer, and I asked him because I really haven't played either, and I asked him what the difference between Smite and League are, and he said he felt that the difference is Smite is quicker.
Yes, absolutely quicker.
You're
more in
moving
your face.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's way more entertaining to watch Smite. Smite is a great idea. It just came in too late to get
there's a lot of
momentum to keep going.
Yep.
So they keep throwing out these gods so frequently that it just falls apart. And it's not at any fault of their own. They are trying to keep up. It's just impossible for them to.
They are. I mean, they just did a contract with Nickelodeon, and they got the Avatar skins in that bad boy.
Mm-hmm. I mean, League is kind of like the WoW of the MOBAs. It's just been around forever. It's going to be around forever. There's always going to be a cult following that plays the game constantly, and they're always going to bring in new people every now and then. It's just one of those games that just kind of transcends times. But yeah, anybody else? Who else wants to throw a game of theirs? Come on, Derek. I know you want to throw Street Fighter V in the trash again.
So, if it's my turn, then it is time for me to be very critical.
Very critical.
So,
wait, are you talking about
Derek
Destiny?
Smith Jr.? No.
Okay, good.
Okay.
You had a promo before we did our Battle of the Gods, whatever. You stated that you have your own show. You're very focused on what you do as a creator and whatever, which I completely respect. That part is completely fine. What bothered me was the comment made about how we at this group fall in line for the captain. First off, Nick is the captain based on anime. You don't know who that captain is because you don't know what anime is. Your best anime choice is your Dragon Ball, so let's start there. this show was created by three friends, one who had an idea for a podcast, one who had a name for the podcast, and the other who just showed up to do the show. And then there was Greg. That was by the gods at the beginning.
And then there was
we don't serve any lords here. We are not by the gods, and you owns this and that or whatever. We are all friends that support each other on this show, and we have ideas where we bounce off of each other and work together, which you would know about if you had friends that wanted to do your show with you. Therefore, I have nothing against you, but your comment puts you as deep into the trash as probably Greg.
This one?
You're gonna be there for a while.
Listen,
I need you. No. There is no listen. There is no calm down, because I need you to understand that we here are all our own separate Ronin. We serve no Lord here. I think you had to say that because there is something going on with you that makes you serve somebody or whatever. We're just completely fine. But this is a team scenario over here, Playboy. You got to learn what that's about. So that is my first trash. Derek Smith Jr., not your podcast. I'm cool with the show. But
you and your comment.
There it goes. You know where to put it.
Now, Derek, pass the rock to the white conservative racist guy.
I'm fine. I'm passing it.
Oh, thank you.
Derek today. Straight up.
Don't worry, Derek. I tried to be as fair as possible to you last week, despite your horrible comments about me. But it's okay. It's okay, because if there's any Lord here, it's me. So the thing I'm throwing in the trash today, since we're going with games, I'm going to be throwing Ghost of Tsushima in the trash.
You about to make Derek turn his camera on, bro.
Now, hear me out.
I'm throwing Aiden in the trash.
I've played Ghost of Tsushima. I platinumed Ghost of Tsushima. I got a lot of enjoyment out of the game. There are a certain group of people that picked up Ghost of Tsushima and believe that because they can play as a samurai, they themselves have become samurai.
But that's not the game's fault.
Let me finish my. I let you talk about Smite.
Go ahead.
I let you talk about Smite.
And then you talk some shit. So let me talk shit. I mean, go ahead.
No. I let you talk Smite. It's my turn.
Go ahead.
This man's heritage is coming out right now.
Ghost of Tsushima is fine. It is not the grand game people paint it as. It is phenomenal in game design. It is phenomenal in performance. The story is lacking in the end. The third act is weak. The third act, you cannot say it up through the second act. It's fantastic. The poisoning, the attack on the stronghold, that's all true. Great. The final boss fight, and I'm talking about proper boss fight, not that last duel, is a boat wave sequence where you fight through hordes of enemies. What is the Shadow of goddamn Mordor? Be original with it. And these people are jumping on it, saying Ghost of Tsushima is one of the greatest games, glorifying how great it is to be samurai. Then you didn't pay attention to the game. The game is not glorifying samurai. Yeah. The game is not glorifying the way of the blade. The game is glorifying having morality. It's glorifying understanding right from wrong and not following a strict code. It is promoting Ronin more than it's promoting the way of the samurai, because they are fighting to protect the people through the ways they have available to them.
But Lord Eisen, what's the difference between a Ronin and a samurai?
There's no point in explaining that to filthy casuals. Please continue.
For those of you that don't know, samurai were
serve a shogun, you idiots.
Not necessarily shogun.
Not necessarily. They can be lord and clan.
But they have been approved by the shogun.
Yeah.
Served someone.
Once you are a samurai, you are at that lord's behest. You do things as the lord says. But here's the thing, though. Samurai were not what you think they are. They weren't even cops. They were over-glorified bodyguards who would write poetry and fuck their young squires. That's the reality of what samurai were. You can glorify them as much as you want. They were not that good. They were not that impressive. They had great fortitude. They were skilled swordsmen. But they were not these edgy, we duel in the fields. They didn't duel in the fields. That was Ronin. Dante Masamune was a Ronin. Miyamoto Musashi was a Ronin. You can be a swordsman and not be a samurai.
Yep.
There is a difference. And people are not understanding that difference. People are not understanding that the game is saying samurai were problematic because they were so rigid.
That's exactly what the game
But
says.
Lupe Fiasco likes the samurai.
Yeah, Lupe Fiasco also likes most Gundams. He's also wrong.
Yeah. He also likes Street Fighter 5. There was
He likes most Gundams.
Yeah. So.
It's just think for yourselves. Understand. Look a little bit. Look at the bigger scheme of the thing. The game is fine. The third act is rough. There are a lot of points where I found myself, my feet were clipping into the ground where I didn't have that issue on the first or second acts. A lot of hits were not landing correctly. The temples in the third act aren't responsive as well, which is common. It's common for late game areas to be more broken because they want to make sure that the review copies are better polished.
10 out of 10.
They want people to play through until a point, because the reviewers are not playing the whole game before they finish their review. They're finishing the first 2 acts and going, hey, this is good enough. So to the developers, hey, this is good enough. Ghost of Tsushima is fine. Understand, though, that it is not the glowing picture you want it to be. That's my trash. Nick.
Hell yes. Hell yes. Hell yes. With some hell.
Go ahead and sing it, Derek.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Ooh, yeah.
All right, before we keep on going, I do want to give a shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Because we got a full house. Obviously, Sarah's jumping in there, but Jordan's in here. Derek Smith Jr. We still love you. Don't worry. We still love you. But you in the trash still.
Hey, nobody's safe.
Yeah. Oh no. I think I've been thrown in the trash the least on the show.
We'll find something.
We'll
it's
find coming, something. Kyle.
We'll
Don't
find
you
something. Right. We'll find something.
Brandon's here. So I will. Nick, are you ready for your trash? Because Brandon has something that he wants to say as well.
Yeah. He can say this because my trash is gonna. Yeah, I got some trash.
It's
exponential.
So Brandon's is really quick.
Big word. Yes.
Brandon's really upset with you because you said Cowboy Bebop put you to sleep.
It does.
He was really vocal about it. And I am too, because like that's just silly. Because I respect
dealt with Lenny and Juan, I get it.
Because I respect you, Juan, I'm gonna let you defend yourself.
Oh, I don't have to.
What are you talking about? It's so phenomenal.
No, I don't have to. Let's put it this way. And Derek knows this part about me. He knows it. Even though, like this is what I do. Even though I don't like an anime, I will
watch it. Yeah.
I will watch it if it means I will talk all the shit and defend my point. But here's the thing: I just can't watch Cowboy Bebop because every time I do, I just fall fucking asleep. Is it
the jazz intro? It's the jazz intro, isn't it?
No, because it's like halfway.
It's because there's no dialogue for like minutes, and you have to appreciate the landscapes and the art and the action.
Yeah, and then I'm over here like.
So here's the thing.
What are they doing?
Bebop, you know what? Go throw me in the trash for this, but Outlaw Star over Bebop.
Really?
That's Outlaw Star.
Outlaw
Star over
absolutely.
Bebop.
Absolutely.
You want me to? Am I not saying it loud or fast enough? Do I need to slow it down?
Say it a little bit slower.
Outlaw Star over Bebop, 100%. I like that ending thing with Spike and the music, how they changed the music a little bit. It's still the same song or whatever. The song is sexy, but the whole song don't make the whole anime unless it's Dororo. Then it's that's Dororo gets away with that shit, but not Cowboy Bebop. No,
I can't vibe with you on that one, my man.
Because you're one of the people. You're one of the people just like Inuyasha. You enjoyed waking up at like midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning with your Cartoon Network still on.
11:45.
Yeah, and that goddamn song was still playing.
To be fair, and it was off by 6.
That was not my experience with Inuyasha. Okay, Inuyasha, I had it during. Like it was like 7 p.m.
Really?
I was still not ready to sleep when Inuyasha was playing.
All I'm saying is every American that watches anime can either I don't give a damn. Every American can either hum the Bebop opening or ending or some song from Inuyasha because of that shit. That is my point.
The late night show was fucking Samurai X. That shit was like 2 a.m.
That never. I think that only aired on Anna Mondays on Sci-Fi. It never actually.
I don't think it
aired
was
on
here.
Cartoon
No.
Network.
It
Cartoon
did.
Kenshin, but
So-
it did not have Samurai X.
Samurai X did its normal run, like, because we watched it in the local, because local channels would put anime. Like local TV would put anime in it.
Yeah.
We saw Dragon Ball, Saint Seiya, Samurai X was in
Berserk,
there.
Pat Labor.
Exactly, Berserk by Labor. But then once Cartoon Network came, and then, you know, they had Toonami and shit. But before Toonami, you know, there was a little bit of shows, like Inuyasha was during the night, and a lot of other animes were during the night. But Samurai X, because the run was already completed, they just moved to like the backhand. The motherfucker was on the tube. But you know, this motherfucker was awake to watch it anyway.
And real quick, Jordan, don't feel bad about not being put in the trash. That should be rewarding. Don't be like Ben, who chases, trying to be
Bruh.
always trying to be.
daily.
He wants to remind everyone that he is a part of the trash, because that is how he
one
gets
with the
his
trash.
fame and his fortune. Hey, look,
Ben,
everyone. They put me in the trash today. They love to hate me.
Ryan Andre.
Dude, he
You're
did
right,
the laugh
Terry.
so
We
good.
did have MTV Late Night for all of our Aeon flux.
Yeah.
No, my late night show was
And,
that's where I started
Spider-Man.
watching Big O. Big O was on
Big O,
super,
yeah.
super late. But anyway, like I want to get to the to some of the comments right before we go into Nick. So Nick, you get a lot of build up today, but it better be good. So Derek was saying that he watched the trailer for the Snyder Cut. I have not watched it yet.
Well, they're doing the DC fandom right now, and
Right,
it started
yeah.
about like 30 minutes
30 minutes ago. Yep. So that
Just
is
a quick note on that, because I'm sure Derek knows. The reason Zack Snyder dropped out of the Justice League movie was because his daughter had committed suicide, and Joss Whedon finished up the production. So let's not throw someone in the trash for picking up someone else's thing while they went through a horribly traumatic experience.
Yeah, I defend that a lot, because people didn't realize that during middle of production, his daughter did commit suicide, and they want to criticize an unfinished movie. You can tell when it switches, but I'm like, y'all, the fuck
there is
you
a
gonna-
reason.
There's no excuse for that. Like, if it needs to be delayed, it needs to be delayed.
Yeah.
Like that. There's no.
Yeah, they really should have just said, okay, let's put a pause on this. But anyway,
They didn't, and they handled it in the way they knew how. And you can blame Warner Brothers, but do not blame Joss Whedon.
someone said Ben is trying to throw 2K in the trash. Ben, like, it's probably the smartest thing you've ever said, bud. 100%.
or the most relevant.
I think that's all.
I'm
and
surprised
guys,
Ben
make-
hasn't talked shit about that death battle that happened.
Terry says we are all in the trash today.
Did not provide a reason why.
Did not provide a reason why, so I'm gonna need some context behind that, Terry. Jordan, we will find, if you want to be in the trash, we will find a reason to put you in the trash. I promise you.
We'll dig.
Before we had him to it, and I think I am up to date. All right, so Nick is gonna talk about this trash for probably like a week and a half now.
It's been stewing.
Yeah.
All right,
Let it burn. Let it burn.
let me wake up, because this trash has been getting on my nerves for the past week, and I've been seeing a lot of Facebook statuses about this.
Don't say
I'm
WAP.
throwing. No, not hell no. Because
It's about Ben Shapiro not knowing what
Ben
WAP means.
Shapiro, I understand you ain't got no. You like dry sandpaper booty.
I
So-
appreciate that Ben Shapiro got cucked by the internet. That really warms my heart.
Dude, actually, yeah, that shit was glorious.
Yeah, but my trash is I'm throwing the Mary Janes out in the trash of the world today.
And to
Let
be
me explain.
clear, we are not talking about marijuana.
No, hell no. Marijuana is love. So
By
I've
some,
been seeing a lot of women come at guys who play video games and watch anime as a way of relaxation and getting through some type of depression. So this young, ignorant, dumb bitch had the audacity to come at Nick Perry saying, "Well, you're just a child. You're just a child. You don't work. You don't pay bills. You don't take care of your wife or your kids." I'm like, bitch, let me teach you something. So I'm throwing all Mary Janes and the reason why I'm saying Mary Janes because Derek
Because we all hate Mary Jane.
it's the bitch who
we all hate the
Well,
Spider-Man
cinematic,
movie.
cinematic Mary Jane,
Cinematic.
yes.
No.
Hold on, no. Wait a minute. I do not like the cartoon Mary Jane.
Thank you.
Okay,
no, she can go
90s
to-
Mary Jane,
yeah,
she can
90s
go
Mary
straight
Jane.
to the pit.
I'm
Night
saying
Jane can go
that's
in the
one
trash.
we have in common is the cinematic one. You guys,
Yeah,
I
okay,
know you
well,
hate
I'm throwing
every.
Mary Jane as a whole in the trash because what gives you the right to tell me what I can do for relaxation for my fucking downtime? I work for 8 hours. I take care of my kids. My wife is happy. And she gets pleased, bitch. Why are you in my business? Why do you care about another man who's enjoying something for his pastime in your fucking business, bitch? You sit there and watch fucking Love and
Masked
Hip Hop.
Singer.
reality shows. Thank you. Oh my god, because I
You watch
hate.
reality shows. Like, are you serious? Are you coming at us because we enjoy a medium that is relaxing?
Like the
No.
Kardashian show, all these
I
stupid
hate
shit.
power.
It's like, no, I don't want to interrupt, but I do agree with that. Where it's like, you know, you do have the audacity to say that, but yet you watch like this mind-numbing, shitty-ass American reality shows that literally is killing brain cells.
Lifetime.
It's like showing the younger generation how to be trash. Like, excuse
I hate Lifetime. Thank you, Derek.
Lifetime.
You gave me my next trash. Thank you.
Boy.
Thank you. Boy.
No, because I'm sitting here like, we are a lot of things in anime. There's a lot of good shows in anime that teaches a lot of good lessons. There's meaning to it.
And for everyone, there's
and
about
there's
10
some-
awful ones.
Yeah, and there are some mind numbing ones. That 100%.
Like
Yeah,
Outlaw
so-
Star.
So,
Mind numbing enough to not make me sleep.
oh Jesus! So that's what I'm throwing in the trash.
That sounds like a
because I'm
personal fault.
It was just in this group, and I'm just sitting here like, y'all really defending this dumb shit. I'm like, what's wrong with a guy watching anime and playing video games? And I'm talking not your 2K mad, like, nah, bitch. I'm talking about we play video games that sit
Okay,
here.
wait. Time out. I'm gonna interrupt you there because people that play 2K, that's fine.
No. Don't you take it back, Nick. Don't you take it back, Nick. Stay with your guns. Stay with your guns. It's exactly what you said. If you play 2K or you play Madden, or you gotta, thank you. You gotta show off your fucking score in Grand Theft Auto. You gotta, no.
Kyle, stop it, Kyle,
that
before you
goes
go on the trash
goes
today.
against the whole thing though. Like if you can't tell somebody how
No.
to spin, how to relax.
it's not that.
We're not telling them. We're not telling them how to relax. We're just saying there's a difference between 2K niggas and Madden 2K niggas and then video game players. Okay.
There you go.
And it's like,
There's a
I'm not hating on
If I
them.
wanted to be taken advantage of by a game company, I'd play a 2K game.
There
but
you
I
go.
don't have the
Not
disposable income
Borderlands.
to waste on loot
A
boxes.
2K game, not Borderlands.
And I'm
Oh,
not,
I'm
and I'm
sorry.
not
If I wanted to
dissing-
support Borderlands and a child pedophile, I'd buy it, but I don't want to, so I didn't.
See, well, look, you know, if I
Oh, are
I'm
we not
I'm
talking
gonna-
about how the CEO of Gearbox is a horrible person who shouldn't be supported?
We've
Look,
already
but he
talked
makes
about
fun
it.
games, so I don't really care about him. His personal life can fuck off. I like Borderlands, and I'm gonna keep playing it. So
Yeah.
I don't
So
know
that's
how many
why-
children he
Terry
fucked.
said add COD to that. So 2K
I
Madden
mean, it's
COD.
fair.
And I'm not dissing.
I don't have
2K
300 gigs of
or-
storage for the new COD, so I can't play it.
Right. And then I'm not trying to sit here and say you can't play 2K or Madden, but it's women like that who think
That mentality.
Oh,
Or-
2K.
and not,
No,
and,
like,
and not even
look-
just women, because there's men too.
I'm saying check this out. It's because this is from not any particular woman, just this. I mean, this particular
In
woman, not
general.
all in
Yeah.
general. This woman was saying, outside of 2K and Madden, which is culturally accepted for us, and not allowing us to express like, no, I like anime games or I like Souls games. Those games are more entertaining, and I'm a fucking weirdo because I find that shit fun and entertaining.
Bro,
I don't want to
so
sit
weird.
there and simulate 2K and Madden. I don't.
Nick,
So
you're weirdo. You're weirdo because you don't play ball, not on the TV
Bro,
or on the TV.
Bro, you're so
Oh my
weird.
god! So I'm throwing Mary Jane's in the trash. Y'all take that shit.
Nigga, Lenny,
Put it in
Lenny,
the
stop it,
garbage.
Lenny. Lenny, you close to the trash for that one, Lenny.
Sarah, what were you gonna say?
Lenny's got his own section.
conversations like this with Andrew. Like, you know, how can somebody tell somebody how to live their life? Like, you know, okay, I play games. Like, what do you want me to do? Sit, drink a beer, and watch sports?
Which
like,
I
what-
also
what's
do.
the
I
most
don't
that
without
I
a
can
sport.
do? Like, is there a stereotype? I feel like it's almost like a stereotype thing. Like, if you play games or watch anime, you're a child. But if I just sit here and watch NFL, these games all freaking day,
Oh, you're a man.
Barbecue all day, and I'm trying to stereotype so they see like
The
what are you
comparison.
trying to say? What are you trying to say? Because okay, me using my critical thinking skills with games, my hand-eye coordination, like keeping my memory good with games, but you're gonna call me a child, but
Relaxing, killing anxiety, not wearing
no,
that
I
shit.
don't like that stereotype. So yeah, for all those people in the trash, because A, it's disrespectful. To me, it's a red flag. So if you're in a relationship, you know, whoever partner has, you know, says something like that, just
Yes.
It's time to bounce.
Throw them in the trash. Yes.
It's time to
If
bounce.
you were in a relationship, yes.
Sarah,
If
Sarah,
you
you just
were
made
in
his
a
day.
relationship,
Tell him, Derek.
if you any kind of toxic relationship where you play a video game or watch anime and they give you the look of ew your ass out my house. That's the immediate 100%. Oh! Yes.
Tell him, Derek.
Yes.
Somebody's saying, because I've heard this multiple times with dance, your man allows you to dance, your man allows you to fuck. My man allows me? What are you talking about? Like, he knows me. This is me. If you're not going to love me for me, get the fuck out of here. Straight up.
Pretty
Like,
much.
gaming.
Pretty
Like,
much.
we're not, okay, would you rather me, like, deal drugs and, like, be on the streets or
Yes,
something?
yes. Sell drugs.
100%.
Sell drugs.
Bring that money back, baby.
Hold on. Would you
Bring
rather
that
me
money
just
back.
go through a 9 to 5 and not have and just listen to your
And
problems
be
all day
depressed?
and not have depressed?
And
like-
eventually probably, unfortunately, commit suicide? Or do you want me to be able to express myself and release pent up energy?
Simple as that.
How am I going to vent about Overwatch if I can't play Overwatch?
Exactly. Fucking. And we was like, leave the people who love anime and games alone, who actually take care of responsibilities. This is our way of relaxing, and just because we have healthy conversations, sometimes we know gaming communities can be toxic. I'm looking at you, League of Legends.
Just
we-
League of Legends?
We
no.
know sports organizations can be toxic.
No.
I'm looking at all you
Hey,
high school
hey,
wrestlers.
Come on now, we can go to CS:GO.
Bro,
I know.
there's some toxic shit in the wrestling
know.
room, bro.
So that's my first trash.
All right.
Fair
Hey,
enough.
That was a
Lenny.
long first round. That was
Lenny.
45 minutes.
Derek doesn't compromise for pussy, Lenny. I'll tell you that right now. That man doesn't bend for no pussy.
All right, I think we're gonna have time for one
None.
more round of trash. is what
Listen,
we're
I
doing.
just want to say something, Jordan. That's a beautiful thing. Like, there's always room for growth. Like, there's people who may not understand it, but for them to like completely shut it off
To
and be like,
attack
nah, that's children's shit. That's children's shit. And if they're not willing to like, you know, understand what it is, that's a different story. Like, things blossom. That's a beautiful thing. And you know, maybe that happens to other people. I'm talking about the people who are just completely a brick effing wall that are just like, you know, I've had even friends, they ain't friends anymore, who's been like, your guy plays video games, he's like a child. And I'm like, okay, my shit's been more solid than yours. It is then in the past and it is now. You know, it's just, you know, be
Tell him, Kyle.
Tell him, boy.
Go ahead, Kyle.
Like if your arm don't jiggle in the last one, you did it wrong.
Yeah.
I just want to say that I watch anime and play video games, and my wife is hot as shit.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I would say something about anime
Nope.
and video games and
And hot wives.
wives but you know we have a guest, so I'm gonna be
You're gonna be good.
You wanna
Derek.
keep it?
Hey, look
PG?
at you,
we're
Derek.
gonna be
You gonna keep it PG?
we're gonna keep it PG, even though usually it's triple X on the show. But
All
you
right,
know,
guys.
Yes,
over under
of
right now is
course.
Derek's shirt.
Because
on or
showing
off.
your pepperonis is
Yeah.
triple
That's
X.
what I was getting at. Over under is Derek's shirt
you know,
off right now.
I
I'm
usually
saying
have
it's
my
off.
pepperonis out by now, but I'm gonna go ahead and start round two.
Round two.
Okay.
Round two.
Round
So,
two. Bring the heat.
my second trash is just what Juan was talking about, because everybody got really quiet when they had the and Ben, I'm looking at you. I know you watching, and I know you want to have some attention on you because that's what you do. The whole Sailor Scout versus a Dragon Ball character, but Derek, that argument doesn't matter because it's supposed to be Goku. Why does everybody choose Goku as the first? Like,
Dude.
is it popularity or
That's
is
why I have
it
a meme for that. That's why I have a meme for that shit.
right? Right. Oh, hey now, Kirby. Okay. See, like that's my scenario is that everyone immediately said Sailor Scouts will beat Goku. Then you switch it over to some other Dragon Ball character. Well, wait a minute, hold on. That's not right. You can't. You're not supposed to be. No, it doesn't work that way because listen, bro. Of course, this character is gonna beat Goku. Kyle is gonna beat Goku. Okay, fucking who's the dude in the movie with the laser gun is gonna beat Goku. Okay, fucking the dude Haikyuu, the people with volleyballs are gonna beat Goku. All right, it doesn't. Thank you. It doesn't matter because Goku does not swing first. It doesn't mean anything.
So
Unless you,
that's why Vegeta always rivals Goku because
this dude,
that's it.
Goku doesn't have a killer instinct. Goku just has stupidity. He just wants to fight. He's not a hero. He's not some champion. He is a man that literally put our entire universe at risk because he heard there were other universes that can bump with him. That's it. So you all go over here and you crowd around this this Sailor Scout, given if they use this ability in the galaxies and they give Sailor Moon powers up and down and they use this, then they're gonna easily beat Goku.
Eric, you remember when the first death battle that did Superman versus Goku, and then they had an argument that Goku tossed away the magic stick because Goku wants a challenge and
Goku wants a challenge. you give him the immediate. I'm telling you, you give him the bit, bro. You ever seen anybody else give the villain the sensu bean?
No.
Okay, it's just a stupid argument. Sailor Scouts of any kind versus Dragon Ball character. And then you get upset when your argument is debunked. Now it's all quiet. Now it's we don't even. I posted it in Nerddom. I posted a whole other, and I don't even usually agree with anything Death Battle anyway. I wanted someone in Nerddom to give me some type of discussion to say why it was wrong. Crickets. But before the Death Battle, it was pages on pages in Nerddom of Dragon Ball characters. They take the L just like that. And then Ben. Back to your dumbass. But I said it was Goku. So technically, the argument. Of course, you said it was Goku, Ben, because you don't have an argument. You never had an argument. So you again, and that discussion.
No, but Derek, it was villains that were fighting. Obviously, the main characters are more powerful than the villains.
Oh
so
my!
The battle will be different, Derek. This doesn't count.
Oh my god, dude! I would put Bobbity against the Sailor Scout. I don't give a shit. It doesn't.
Maybe not Bobbity.
Oh, great question. Great question, Smith Jr. Do you want to know why there's disdain in this cast about Dragon Ball Z? Oh, okay. If we get a little bit of time, we definitely want to answer that question.
No, hold on. It's not a disdain for Dragon Ball. It's not that I hate Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is something popular here in the West. But the reason it is so popular to you is because you didn't have an option. When you grew up, right, watching Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball and all of that,
because we're all the same age.
You had to rewatch that same Ginyu Force saga, that same Saiyan saga, that same Raditz saga for almost 10 years.
Wow.
Until we were able, no, I'm sorry, that's too much, not 10.
It was like 6. It was like 6,
it
7,
felt
right?
like it, not according to Cartoon. With Cartoon, that shit felt like my whole high school life.
It started in 91. By 93, they were producing more episodes. By 95, they were at the Frieza arc.
Well, we
did not see Super Saiyans till I was at least 15, so it had to be at least 2001,
2001 was the first appearance of Cell Saga and the Android Saga in Trunks.
In America?
Frieza. Yes.
So I'm still going to go ahead and say that it took them at least a good 3 to 4 years.
It was not.
Yes, that's accurate. 10 is
91
not.
to, you said 90.
So,
when did we get, I guess, Super Saiyan Goku?
Super Saiyan Goku came out in 94. In the U.S.
We must have not. I don't know if it was shown on Cartoon Network in '94. I don't remember that. But
it was broadcast
all I know
in
is
Canada. I don't know if it was in the North America yet. Or
I don't think it was North America because I definitely know I was 14 when I first saw my first Super Saiyan. But that's beyond the point. The point is, every other country saw this anime, Smith Jr., and had seen GT and Super Saiyan 4s and all that other bullshit years ahead of us by the time we saw our first Super Saiyan. You love it because there's other anime you didn't know about. You didn't see the world of what's available to you. Zodiac Knights, we had that shit for like a season, maybe. And then they're like, no one's watching that. Pull that away.
Thank you, Terry, 96.
Yeah, we had amazing animes. Fucking even people don't even know about the card game animes outside of Yu-Gi-Oh. Barely anybody ever talks about Duel Masters besides Aiden and myself. That's just
at least
the way
you put honor on my name because I'm actually a big Duel Masters fan.
Yeah,
I mean, it's Duel Masters. It's also
okay.
I mean, we had
Here's the thing. Conceptually, Dragon Ball Z is incredibly popular. It's simple. It is a good gateway anime. It is a great thing to introduce people to what anime is. It has all the classic tropes that you need. Dragon Ball, as you remember, is an adaptation of Journey to the West. It's just an adaptation of the old Chinese tale. Dragon Ball Z is an evolution on that story.
Yeah,
you like it because it appeals to you, and that's fine. But it's only popular because it has mass appeal. It does have tons of story flaws. The time travel in the Android and Cell Saga does not make sense. The story has problems, but you don't watch it for the story. You watch it for the fights. You watch it for the characters, and that is fine. You can like Naruto. You can like One Piece. You can like Dragon Ball Z. But to say they're the greatest things ever is factually wrong. They have errors. They have holes. You need to be aware of those when looking at it through a critical lens. Personally, I love Baki. Baki is one of my favorite series of all time. Woo! It is one of the worst anime, conceptually, critically. It is handled awful. It is just one stupid fight after another, and I cannot get enough. You have to understand that the show is bad or good on its own merits. You have to understand that the show can be well done and still not appeal to you. Juan does not like The Great Pretender, but Juan cannot throw The Great Pretender in the trash because it's a well-done series.
Pretty much. It's well done, even though the pacing is slow. Everything that the well done is doing, it's so predictable because it's been done in the West by other movies.
And that's fine.
And it's fine. But look, when I look at anime, I look at the execution, not at the story or the point, because everything has already been done. Everything has already been done. Everything you see out, everything that's coming out, 90% of it was done in the past or it's being remade or whatever. So the execution is what I look at when it comes to anime.
And Dragon Ball Z did not execute properly. It's not even the best. It's not even the most impressive show that came out in that era. It's just the most popular one because it was the one that was played the most and broadcast the most.
Oh yeah, I love Zodiac Knights in your own terms a lot more.
Yeah. And I would just say also with Dragon Ball, it's American, if that makes sense.
It's the most American idea of what anime is.
Yeah, and it's like it's power, it's punches, it's like how we love Mustang cars. It's the power, it's the showmanship, it's the big muscles, it's American acceptance. So it's just like there's nothing wrong with that, but when you look at it, like Aiden said, from a critical lens, and you have a very diverse understanding of anime, you just look at Dragon Ball, it's like that is a gateway anime.
It's underwhelming.
It's underwhelming.
There's other things out there.
I personally love Code Geass with everything. I think it's better than Dragon Ball by far. And it's just like a lot of people think not. I think the first season of Death Note is fabulous. There is no second season that exists in that show.
Who said
there is no season 5 of Food Wars.
After what happened to my boy, I stopped watching it.
Who said there's a season 2?
Because
I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
Okay, we can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you now.
I was just saying, there's no such thing as season 3 and 4 of Tokyo Ghoul. That's for sure.
Nope.
It's not.
Not existent.
Okay, I don't. The season 3 and 4 of Tokyo Ghoul.
Okay, hold on.
They were fine adaptations of the manga. The problem being the manga went off the rails and shit the bed.
Not the bed.
Not expect Tokyo Ghoul to be as popular as it was, so they tried to wrap it up. And then it was super popular, and they had to write back all of their mistakes and go, sorry,
Yeah,
We forgot you would actually like this.
I just was
pretty
confused.
much.
I was just confused with those two because like 1 and 2 was dark, depressing, and I was like, yes, I love all of it. And then 3 and 4, I was like, who is this guy? Like he has white hair. I don't even know who this is. Like I was just super.
Yeah, that's how. Season 2 is actually the worst adaptation of the manga
Because
that
it just
came out.
completely goes off of it.
Yeah, it goes off of it
goes its own
completely.
way.
3 and 4 actually come back to it.
When I saw it, I asked. I was like, people, please, like God, tell me the manga's better than the anime, and they
It's
were
not.
like, yeah. So
I
my
mean,
It's
look,
not.
if you can put up with what is it, Kaneki, 7 different types of personality, each one with a different colored hair, and you know,
All right.
yeah.
Well,
let's go ahead and
we've
continue.
dragged this
Sky
out.
Dragon, so
Yeah, we've dragged this out too far. Derek Smith, you have the answer about Dragon Ball. Step up your game, bro. That's all there is to it.
there's
That said,
better anime
Kyle,
out there.
you got something for round 2?
I do have something for round 2. And it actually kind of no, it doesn't piggyback, but giving up on things a little too early. That's been eating at me a lot lately. Can someone remind me when the Umbrella Academy came out? It was like 2 years.
2 years ago.
2 years ago, yeah.
Yeah.
Me and my wife, we were about to go to sleep, and I had heard a bunch of people talking about it. I was, let's give it a shot, and it didn't catch me at all. And I was like, fuck this is dumb. I'm not watching this anymore. Fast forward to now, and we're like, oh, Umbrella Academy season 2, blah blah blah, yada yada. And I'm like, why are people still talking about this? This is shit. I rewatched
Umbrella
it.
Academy is the shit, man. I love it.
It is really good. Like I don't know if I was tired because it was when we were going to sleep or something, but that first episode, that very first time, did not catch you. But as soon as like I started watching it this time, like I was hooked. So like I think we have 2 episodes left of season 2. But yeah, like I mean, like and that's one thing that we try to preach a lot here. Juan says it all the time. Like when he watches something, whether he likes it or not, he'll give it a solid shot.
Yeah.
Give it a solid shot. Which makes me.
And then I'll be able to
agree.
listen to you.
Yeah.
Or like Lenny. I cannot listen to Lenny when he tries to talk shit about One Piece because you haven't seen shit. And then you want to preach about what makes an anime good. Oh shit, all that shit is included in One Piece.
But like, and it's not even just anime. Like, if it's like I know Nick always talks about the Souls games, and one does not simply just walk in and beat a Souls game. Like that takes time, that takes practice. Don't give up on shit too easy.
I mean, unless you started from the beginning like me and you play Demon Souls, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3. And
But
then you walk in a
in
month
the beginning when you
You had
started,
to start
you
somewhere.
were just
I got
running
my
through.
ass
Yeah,
left
you weren't.
slapped
Yeah, you
so
kept
hard.
at it exactly.
No. This is a story about giving up too early. I was working at GameStop and they have this thing you can rent a game. I rented Bloodborne. I returned that shit within 3 hours
Bro, exactly. And
I
now it's
came
like your
back.
favorite series.
because I was determined. Like I'm not gonna let. It was 2 years
Because
later. that
Nick
game-
discovered how rewarding it is to
absolutely.
go past that shit. The same thing I did. I did the same thing with Demon Souls. I went and bought it, and then I was like 20 minutes in. I was like, you know what? No, return
Nah,
that.
nah,
motherfucker.
we good, we
Fuck
good,
that
we
shit.
good.
Yeah, nah.
I felt like you called me out today, Kyle, and you're like, don't give up on things. Because,
So,
I mean, I'll talk about it more tomorrow, but yeah, I started Breath of the Wild. Long story short, this is pretty much like my first, like, open world type RPG game. Like, I realized how old school I really was, and my mindset is like that, where I'm just like, fuck this shit. Like, I can't get it. Like, fuck it. I give up, you know? And it's a whole different mindset. Like, I'm in the trash right now. First time.
Hey,
It's
welcome,
my
welcome,
mindset,
welcome.
It's like, I feel like I need to get it, like, just get it, and then be done.
I told you how to do it.
Hold on.
I
mean,
told
I
you.
mean-
Kid, did she just put herself there?
She did put
Yeah.
herself in the trash.
And
Incredible.
that's understandable. It's understandable. She almost gave up on a Zelda game. You know, so
It's
One of the
different.
best Zelda games.
And I'm
One
not-
of.
I have. It's wild. It's hard, but yeah, like it's.
yeah. But once you get used to it, did you like? All right, this is fine.
But yeah.
Twilight Princess was also close to an open world as it gets. The problem is it was
The
divided by
closest.
sections.
Exactly.
The
Yeah.
closest.
All right. So next person. Who's up?
Someone-
next? Oh, I think Nick wants to go.
Someone hasn't sailed around in Wind Waker.
That is literally open world without being divided by sections.
Nick,
It would take you like 15, 20 minutes
Juan,
to get one side.
chill out. Nick's
yeah.
go.
So
Zelda talk, man.
my trash. It's a beautiful thing because you love to see it. You love to hate it. I'm throwing away Xbox fans right now. They are trying to find every fucking excuse to say that the PS5 is going to be failing.
No. Say what it actually is, Nick. Say what it is. every excuse not to admit they lost. That's what I need to hear you say. That's what you're supposed to say.
No, I'm not done. Watch it. Check this out. So there's a rumor saying that the PS5 is not supposed to be dropped until 2021. Sony had to come out and Aiden, it's true. They're saying that the Sony PS5 is supposed to be pushed back, and Sony was like, "What the fuck are y'all talking about?" Yeah. Xbox, like, ain't your game that's supposed to be leading your console sales supposed to be dropping when the new Xbox drops?
It's going to be the most important Halo.
But no, but see, there's nothing like that. But like Derek said, I'm going to admit that Xbox, y'all are scared to admit that Sony has kicked your ass, and it has the fucking race ain't even started yet.
Right.
It ain't even started yet. Then it's like the PS5 literally showed, even though I believe it's on both consoles because Ryan, he let me know. Ryan informed me that the
Derek's new favorite game.
Black Myth Wukong, and it was ran on the PS5, y'all. It was shown playing on the PS5.
A game.
It was run on the PS5.
Now, we know nothing about the game. It could just very easily be a very fast alpha build. It's a very pretty trailer. I enjoyed the trailer, but
I mean, the trailer, but I mean, there was
making a definitive judgments until we see more.
Well, I
don't want to get too excited.
I'm enjoying it.
I love the
story. For a ghost drop like that, y'all, I was excited. It was a good ghost drop. But I'm calling out Xbox fans simply because y'all trying to find every excuse not to admit that people were going hard. Mighty Keith did it. We got Halo Infinite coming out. Halo Infinite's coming out.
Oh yeah.
Then it drops. You heard crickets.
Mm-hmm.
Then after you
no. You gotta watch it in 4K. You gotta watch it in 4K.
Right.
They couldn't stream it in 4K.
Then you go and you watch it in 4K.
Oh no! It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Did you see the grapple hook?
Then you go to. So I know we fucked up. So we're going to wait till later on next year to present something better.
Oh no! It's smart. Like they care about the project. They're gonna push it back. Oh no!
Every excuse to make your company look good is like if you love something, be able to admit when they fuck up. Period.
I don't know what they say after that. I don't know what they say after that. Like I'm lost now.
Admit that they fucked up.
Oh no! The PS5 is being delayed.
Okay.
No. Multiplayer is not. It should be important. Crossplay should be important for Sony because reasons.
All right, who's next?
All right, I'll go next. Why not? I'll do two quick ones in my actual trash. So my first one, I'm throwing Aaron in the trash. The last chapter of Attack on Titan was awful. I'm throwing myself in the trash because I threw God of High School in the trash previously. After catching up on God of High School, I can say it does not deserve to be in the trash. It's not great, but it's pretty mindless fun. If you watch it,
it's what it is. How dare you throw it in the trash?
You were here when he did it. I don't think that was the Nebraska episode.
It was not. No, you were here for it, and you had no qualms when I said it. And it's fine.
Obviously, we hear that Decade wasn't paying attention to that episode.
I'm shocked. But the main thing is, let's talk about piracy, and let's talk about the importance of piracy. A lot of people have been posting about how Kiss Anime got taken down.
Let me take down my torrent website really quick.
Right. Hold on, Kyle. Hold on. My bad, Kyle.
Let me close that real quick.
Let me take out my different network. What's that shit called?
VPN.
Kick ass anime. My kiss anime.ws. Oh shit, I'm in trouble.
Bro.
Now, I have no problem with people that say, well, piracy of anime is why anime is big in America today. Yeah, it absolutely is. No one is going to challenge that at all. You're 100% correct. I remember watching Crunchyroll on dial-up. It was a magical time. But we're past that point. I can go out and I can get Crunchyroll. Better yet, I can get Verve. I can get
which includes what is it? Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll, High Dive, Nick Splat, Boomerang, Rooster Teeth, bunch of Sentai like Kamen Rider and Gato.
It's a ton.
Just everything.
It's so much. It's
Remember when you
$9
shared your
a month.
login with Derek? We didn't hear from Derek for like 4 days.
He's ruining my watch list with Shadowverse, and I don't even care.
Yeah, man, I've been.
Yeah, Shadowverse is hype. I remember telling Derek about it.
I've been watching Kingdom.
For $10
Let's talk
a
about
month,
this shit,
you
Derek.
basically get everything. If you want to add Funimation, that's an extra $5 a month. If you want to add Netflix, you're at $25 a month, and you get everything that's on Netflix.
$25 a month?
$25 a month. But that's
$25.
too expensive. That's too much. So I want my anime for free, and I'm going to yell at them. So you know what the Japanese studios did? They heard you. And they made a YouTube channel where they're going to put that stuff on free so they can get the ad revenue on it. But that's not good enough for you.
What is this fucking YouTube channel?
Can I? I want to do before you continue.
It's very new one.
In the words of our homegirl, Lady Gunner, that's big dick energy right there, baby.
It is big dick energy.
Shout out
Because
to Lady Gunner.
When I was what a wee lad, I read manga online. I still do. And I still pirate a lot of series because they don't have official Western releases. But when Manga Stream, one of the largest releasers of Shonen Jump, got taken down, do you know how Shonen Jump answered that? They said, hey, here's a free mobile app where we put the chapters on for free, and you can read them for free, and the ad revenue goes to the creators so that they can be supported and properly paid. And you have to go through exactly 0 steps. You don't have to sign up for anything to do that. And if you want to have the entire Shonen Jump back catalog available to you, you can spend a whopping, all right, hands on your seats now, folks,
I think I know
$2.99 a month.
No.
And you have access to every single Shonen Jump property from chapter.
I'm just kidding.
Go to Shoisha. You can go wherever you want. $3 a month, unlimited access.
Bro.
The only problem I have with it is I can't read more than 100 chapters a day on that app, which is a me problem exclusively. If you are going through 100 chapters of a manga in a day, you are in my class, and that takes skill.
Did you say
no
$3?
To be attacking this? Yes.
You said
There is no reason to attack the studios. There is no reason to attack the creators. They did not have a say in this. Kiss Anime was illegal. There was nothing legal about it. It's pretty awful. And to see people defending Kiss Anime, to see people defending ad blockers, it's really disgusting. I get it. Ad blockers on piracy websites makes sense. Ad blockers on YouTube, pay for the premium. That's taking money out of creators' mouths. If you enjoy that creator, you can watch the 30-second ad so they get the revenue. I support my favorites on Patreon. I support them with ad premium so that I don't have to watch the ads, but they still get the ad revenue when I watch. Because we have to remember we are in a digital age. We need to support creators because the companies are not doing it. Tons of Shonen Jump creators are burnt out. They are underpaid and they are overstressed. That's why Bleach got bad. Tite Kubo was physically unwell. He could not handle it because people were pirating Bleach. And never before did I actually feel guilty about watching anything pirated, about reading anything pirated, until I saw Tite Kubo did not have as much negotiation because his series was being pirated. And so I went out and I supported the official release because I don't hate the creators. I hate the system. And I'm not saying don't pirate Game of Thrones. I'm not saying don't pirate the shows. Pirate them. I don't care. Pirate the new Marvel movie. They'll be fine. Disney's fine. But manga and anime, they need that support. Sony is buying them up in droves. They bought Funimation. They're trying to buy Crunchyroll. They want all this anime under one big
trying
banner.
To fucking own that shit.
Wait. So you mean that Sony is thinking about the future because anime is on the rise?
Let's not get carried away. Sony's pretty disgusting with their acquisitions.
Oh, well.
Funimation is problematic for its own right. I also see a ton of people saying like, oh, a free YouTube page for anime. Well, go fuck Netflix, Crunchyroll, and Hulu. Cool. Hi, gang. Fun fact. Netflix and Crunchyroll make their own anime. They can do it.
They make some pretty good ones, too.
Yeah. Devilman Crybaby is fantastic. Great Pretender. It just came out on Netflix. I highly recommend it. It's terrific. Do not at me. You want to at me about this? You want to tell me and defend Kiss Anime to a guy that downloaded all of Kill la Kill on Kiss Anime? Oh, please do. You will lose. Kiss Anime is going infinitely in the trash. Get Verve. It's worth it. The UI is better than it used to be, and it's fine.
Just gonna open up about it and say, I'm by no means in condition to be paying $40 to watch anime, so I'm gonna keep using Kiss Anime. That's just saying. I'll keep using Kiss Anime, and I'll keep watching manga for free.
Ron's in here due to financial reasons.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't stop watching anime. Fuck everybody. Fuck Tute Kubo. I'm gonna put a chain on your ass and keep you working. I don't give a fuck.
This is Juan. I can't get to my savings, so can you check my checkings?
Yeah.
Check my savings.
Did you wipe it? Did you wipe the card on your jeans?
Did you wipe it? Did you wipe it?
No.
Did you take the receipt paper across the strip?
Right. Absolutely. So yeah, no, like Nick.
So
just
in case any of these companies happen to watch our podcast, Juan does not watch Kiss Anime or any of these streaming services. Please do not show up to his home talking about copyrights and having to have him pay whatever amount of money, because he's gonna ask me for that money.
And then he's gonna ask me.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So
you're not gonna get anything.
He loves Netflix, and we love Verve, and we love Crunchyroll. Thank you so much.
With a passion.
With a passion. Yeah.
Juan, did you catch another trash to keep the circle moving?
I don't have a trash for that.
You don't have a trash?
No.
What is that in the background? Is that a transformer?
No, that's a
dumpster.
That's a dumpster truck flying through the atmosphere.
Dude, it's flying through space. I thought it transformed. Okay, shit.
It was not a bad guess, but no, just a normal dumpster truck just flying through space.
Yeah.
Sarah, do you have any other trash to really to wrap us up? That'd be it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I have one real quick. I mean, it's been a while since I watched it, but Lock and Key, I hate that show. I'm gonna throw that shit in the trash.
I started it. Does it get better?
Okay, so my opinion, it has a good story, but my opinion, okay, I'm obsessed with Stranger Things, and I know they're not like a good comparison, but as far as like children interacting and just children being children and family being family, that family is too much for me. Like, they are stupid, and if I live in a big-ass mansion, a gorgeous Victorian house, and some weird shit started happening, if my mom or if my siblings don't believe me, I'm not, bye. All right, then.
The deuces.
Yeah.
In my opinion, too many things where I'm like, this is not real. I would hope it's not realistic. Like, if my mom says somebody's going after him, it's game time. It's game time, okay? I'm not going to be like, oh, honey, girls.
Oh, no, Sarah. There's plenty of people that have lived with paranormal activities in their house for years, like 10 years, 15. Like, if you start looking into these things, a lot of people that report paranormal activities on their houses, they've lived there for at least 5 years. It's insane. I don't know why they don't get the fuck out. Like,
Fun fact, Wadden did let me know that the Annabelle doll apparently went missing.
Oh, yeah, goodbye. I saw a Hispanic meme the other day where the Annabelle doll had a little voiceover, and she was talking about how she was kidnapped and be placed on the motherfucking glass container. She was like, they spreading rumors about me. I ain't bad. I'm not evil. I'm not possessing nobody. I was able to escape. Thank God that she had cops around and they were interviewing the doll and shit. But yeah, the doll is out. So hopefully
everyone doesn't die. But if that's it, I have one more very, very quick trash to do, and that will wrap us up. I think I've said it before. Well, I don't know why games just don't come cross-platform. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, it just needs to happen.
You want to say all games?
Dude, like any multiplayer game at this point, like, just make it cross-platform. Like, I understand like the whole argument between Sony and Microsoft, but the ability's there. It's what the public wants. Make it cross-platform like Call of Duty is. To where
I don't want PC players to play with.
No. So that's what I was gonna say. Make it like Call of Duty is where it's basically an option. Make the option there.
Okay.
That you can turn cross-platform on. If you join up, if me as a PlayStation person parties up with someone on PC, okay, bam, we're gonna do cross-platform.
And it was your decision.
Yeah, that's my decision.
I'll tell you what, we'll
Might it's like that.
because you said this at the end of the show very cleverly, so I'll give you that. So we can't even argue with you about it.
Nope.
So the next time we have a show, I'll make sure to get on
Take
you
a
about
note.
this. You probably gonna be put in the trash for this one because I got something to say on that, but we'll let it go today.
We'll let it go for
Congratulations.
today.
Congratulations, you sneaky muff. Yeah.
Big brain plays over here, boy. That's all we
Yes.
do. But with that, we do want to thank everybody in the comment section. My comments stopped loading, so I have no idea what the fuck you guys have been saying. So thank you for whatever you were saying. We really do appreciate it. Nick.
Oh, and fuck Epic. There we go.
I knew there was something that
Sorry,
was missing.
I was dealing with something else. Fortnite is marketed towards children. Not only children play it, but yeah, fuck Epic. There we go.
Nick, you gotta wrap us up.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I want to thank everybody for tuning in today for By the Guys. We hit an all-time high of 17 people viewing our stream today, which is awesome. So we love to see it, love the support. Thank you for helping us reach our goal, our first goal of 500 followers on our Facebook page. So we do appreciate that. Shirts are in for the first round of orders that we got, so we will be sending those out soon. Thank you, Terry, for your hard work. Again, I want to
And
thank
if you
the host.
haven't ordered your shirt,
And yes, if you haven't ordered your short, we still have this week is the last week for pre-orders for the Nerd United shirt for the campaign that we're doing called Unite the Nerds. So please order your shirts. You can go ahead and pre-order through Cash App or PayPal. We'll go ahead and post the links down below. Once we post the video, I want to thank Derek, of course, Common Rider DK, D-Rain, of course, and Aiden for holding it down, and our special guest, Sarah. You guys have always been beautiful and wonderful. Then later on today,
I'm like a 6, bro.
Yeah, you're about a 5.5.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm not.
So I do want to thank you guys for tuning in. Also, if you guys don't mind, we will be streaming the first round of tournament play for our guys at 4:00. So please be in tune and support our Apex team, as this is our first season doing competitive playoff, and we made the playoffs. So this is a huge accomplishment. This is a huge first step for what we're doing. So we are very thankful for that. Also, we will be streaming Pokemon battles. Justin has sent out a challenge, so he will be the first of victims for that.
Competitors.
We will be working on having live commentating for the fight, so look forward to that as well.
Yes, we do have that. If you want to challenge anyone in the Pokemon world, anyone on our team, please let me know.
No. You're not saying it loud enough or
if
rude
you have
enough.
the ability.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna lie. My throat's kind of sore, y'all, so I can't really scream.
Do you have what it takes to overthrow the champion? Stand at the apex of the Cinnabar Island Challenge Island and fight the NU Red. Do you have the power to show that banned Dracovish needs to be banned for a reason, Nick? Do you have the power to show that Vicious Red is problematic, Nick?
Yeah.
And that maybe building a trick room team isn't the best way to handle this?
I have never cared.
Politoads, bring your rain.
I officially care about Pokemon now.
But can anybody accept my challenge?
Thank you, Juan.
Fucking anybody accept my challenge?
I'm gonna clip it. Tell him.
Finally, come and get these Pokemon heat.
That's right.
The Poke Hands, remember?
Nerd United.
Before Gyarados is banned.
How
Make
long
him
have we
manage
been
while
sitting
you
here?
can.
How long have we been sitting here challenging people just to be like, hey, anybody want to battle?
Nerd United, I am telling you, you are cowards. You are scared to face Juan. Oh, what is Sarah saying words, but I can't hear what it is. No, say words again. You were saying words.
It sounds like bitch in here. Y'all coming up with
Yes! Yes! It smells like bitch in here! Yes!
That is a strong
Nerdom United every single time Juan, Decade, or Nick make the challenge on NU for a Pokemon battle, you all cower and you run!
I thought this was a nerd group. What happened?
Yes! Where are the trainers at?
Come on, I don't know how to play the game. I'm from the islands. We don't know anything over there.
Right. I don't even. This is my first time having to switch in Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? I've never played Pokemon. But yeah, again, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Thank you for everyone. Derek, Liv, Marcus, everyone in the chat. Brandon.
Marcus?
Marcus, we'll have to set up a Fist of the North Star watching party or something. We'll have to. I haven't read your. I read your message. I have just not gotten around to responding to you, but that does sound delightful.
Man, he left you all red and he called you out.
Yeah,
I've been
most
busy.
definitely.
I just got over the Rona.
But again, please tune in tomorrow, as tomorrow episode for New Culture will be recommendations, and we do have a lot of good things you guys should be checking out. So again, thank you for the love and support, and tune in next week for another episode of By the Gods. Well, following week. Next week we're taking a week off, but tune in for our next episode for By the Gods. Thank you.
We may still have something next week. We don't know. Tune in, find out. Maybe we'll have something pre-recorded for you.
Where does she get these Kirby's at?
Bro,
They just
like, you know how there's crazy cat ladies? This is the crazy Kirby lady.
okay.
Not gonna lie, she looks good.
See you guys.
Bye.
Goodbye, everyone.